Hello again, fellow BeachBum traders. Today I would like to show you a deeper dive into how to use the FinViz Groups tab to screen various sectors, industries, etc. So you can find our affiliate link to FinViz in the description box below. And again, we'll jump into a deeper dive of all the features and functionality in the Groups tab in this video. So let's get started. Okay, you can access the Groups tab in FinViz from almost any screen where it shows at the top in this menu. And we can see if we click on the Groups tab on the main menu, by default it will show this bar chart of the various sectors ordered by name with various time frames, the daily, weekly, monthly, 3-month, half-year, 1-year, and year-to-date relative performance. Again, sorted by the performance and then the name of the sector. So the following is a detailed example of how I use this chart to do the analysis of the sector performance in a particular time frame to choose and identify the sectors which are outperforming or underperforming at a particular time. So again, the following is a detailed example of how I use that and then to prepare a game plan for how to pick stocks in those sectors that are outperforming or underperforming. Okay, now if we look at the Groups tab on FinViz, the sector analysis, we can see despite all the fear, even on Friday, we've got a couple sectors outperforming: energy and utilities, and for the whole week energy, utilities, and basic materials outperformed. So even despite all the fear, there are opportunities to make money in this market. Even if it's a declining bear market, there's opportunities to make money in these outperforming sectors. We can see the worst performing sectors are communication services, technology, finance, and cyclical. And again, for the whole week, pretty much the same. A month, again, same themes: energy, basic materials, utilities. So remember those themes, and stocks in those themes are more apt to outperform. So again, there are opportunities. Despite all the fear, there's opportunities to make money in this market. There's opportunities to make money in any market. And I want to continue to pass along that message, and hopefully you will share that and get over the fear. Be greedy when others are fearful, and here's the opportunities. Again, for 3 months, energy, basic materials, utility. So we have a recurring theme that we can go with and strategize opportunities to make money. So let's continue. Okay, you can also see on this Groups tab in FinViz, we have some other options to group them in orders other than just the sector. So we can select an industry and it will show us the bar chart of the relative performance for ordered by the industry, so we can see airline, solar, gambling, etc. So we can get a detailed performance of the industries for a particular time frame, for all the time frames. So again, we can do the sector analysis. We can also do an industry analysis, again, over the same time frames in this Groups tab. So again, it's very versatile, very powerful tab to use. And again, we have a whole variety of options as to how we can group them. We can then select a particular industry, and then we can see details of that particular industry. So in this case, this is basic materials, so we can then see the subsectors within that industry of basic materials and see their relative performance. So in this case, basic performance, we can see at this particular time, we've got lumber and silver outperforming, and we've got aluminum and paper underperforming for the day, and then again, all the same time frame. So again, I'll let you play with these various selections in detail. Again, we can, country, we can U.S. listed stocks, so we can also look at various countries, and that can give us some idea as to if we want to invest in various countries, we can see their relative performance as well. So again, very powerful, a lot of different selections that we can group these by just in the bar chart section here. Okay, also from this bar chart or from any of the other tabs within the Groups tab, we can also click on a particular sector, and then we can see the details of what is comprised. It'll send us to the Screener tab in FinViz, and we can see the details and the charts of each of the symbols, each of the stocks that comprises that particular sector. So then we can scroll through all of the many individual company stocks, tickers that comprise that sector. If we want to dig deeper, and then we can use the screener. We have another video about how to use the screener in more detail. So again, once we identify a sector using the Groups tab, we can click on that and we can dig deeper to select individual stocks within that sector that we may want to trade. So I hope that helps. Okay, again, by default, if you click on the Groups tab within FinViz, it will by default bring you to the Bar Chart tab. But we can see there are a number of other tabs that we can look at, additional features and functions that some people may not already be aware of. So let's look at some of these other tabs. If we click on the Overview tab, we can see we get a table view of the various sectors, and we can see how many stocks are in each sector, what the market cap is of that sector, the dividend percentage for that sector, the average PE, forward PE, PEG, the average short float, the average percentage change for that sector for this particular time frame. You can see if you do have the upgraded version of FinViz, you can export this to a spreadsheet, CSV file, etc. So, and then you can use it in, your favorite spreadsheet tool, whether it's Google Sheets, Excel, etc. So again, you can export that data and use it however you would like. And again, from this tab, we can also click on this each sector, and it will take us again to the Screener tab and show us a table of the individual stocks within that sector. And again, then we can use the functionality, the power of the Screener tab to further filter down or sort, etc., the stocks within that sector that we want to focus on for our trading. So again, you can see the power of FinViz in general, and again, we have another video on how to use the Screener tab, so I'll put that in the description box below, and then you can see that as to how to use the Screener tab to further filter, sort, etc. So you can see, the additional information on the sectors that's available within the Overview tab. And again, we can then use the same group drop-down list to show a table of industries within the Overview tab, or we can do the same sub-industries or countries. So just like we saw in the bar chart view, now we can see views of the data for various selections, be it industries, sub-industries, countries, etc. And again, then we can export that data if we want to do some further analysis, etc. Or we can click on in this case, a country, and see the detailed company, stock, symbols, tickers in the Screener tab and further filter that. So you can see how powerful this is. Okay, now if we click on and look at the Valuation tab, we see we get a list of the sectors and some additional information about the valuation of each sector. In addition to the PE information, we also get a price to sales, price to book, price to cash, price to free cash flow, and EPS data over different periods, or for the past 5 years, the sales percentage, and again, percent change, and also a volume. And again, like the other tabs, we can select different group selections, so we can view this by industry and get all that information, or we can go by country, and again, we can export this data to a CSV file for further analysis, and we can click on a selection and go to the Screener tab and do further analysis. And again, you can filter, sort, etc. In the Screener tab based on that data. So again, very powerful. Again, this is the Valuation tab within the Overall Groups tab in FinViz. Okay, if we look at the Performance tab within the Groups tab in FinViz, we can see we get a table with the performance data, very similar to the bar chart over various time periods. So we get the weekly, monthly, quarterly, half year, year-to-date performance like in the bar chart. We also get an average recommendation. We get an average volume, a relative volume, a change, and an overall volume. And again, we can export any of these tables to a CSV file. We can change the selection and view data by industry, by country, etc., sub-industry. And as always, any of these links we can click on and jump over to the Screener tab and see the individual companies within that particular industry or sector, etc., and do further analysis in the Screener tab. Okay, we'll come back to the Custom tab. We've seen the bar chart tab. Let's look at the Spectrum tab very quickly. And this is essentially a heat map. We can see it's a one-day performance spectrum. And within the various sectors that are shown, we can see individual companies and where they fall within that particular sector. We can see order by name. And again, for this particular one day, we can see the individual stocks that outperformed or underperformed within that particular sector. We can go and select it for an industry. So again, then we can see graphically the various companies that outperformed or underperformed within that one day for a particular industry. And again, we can select a particular country. And again, a visual representation, and then we can see an individual company within that particular country on each end of the spectrum. So I hope that helps. Okay, then if we click on the Charts tab within the Overall Groups tab in FinViz, we can see charts over time for each of our selections, in this case the sector. And if we hover over a point in time, we can see various performance for that time frame for that particular sector. And we can see some moving averages, so we can see how this particular sector is performing over time in a chart view. Again, very helpful to see if things are in an uptrend, downtrend, etc. We could order them by name, so again, then we could scroll through them by name. We could also sort them in a variety of different ways, even by performance. So we could see, okay, I want to see the top performing sectors at the top. And again, we scroll through all the charts. We can go by industry. So I can sort them by performance, by industry. And I can then look at the charts in that order. And again, I could sort them back by name, if that's easier to view. And again, then we can see the time, the chart over time for a particular industry in a chart view over time. So I hope that all helps. Okay, let's briefly look at what all you can do on the Custom tab. By default, when you click on the Custom tab within the Groups tab, it will probably look like this default table. And how you get to the custom settings is you can see the Settings button in the upper right hand corner of that pane. And if you click that and expand those settings, we can see we can select a variety of different columns to add. So if I want to also see the price to cash in this table, price to book in this table, I can add those columns to this table. I can export this data again to a CSV. I can change the selection of what's displayed in that table with my custom columns added to it. And so I can see the various industries, various countries again. I can click on those and go to the Screener tab from there. So again, this gives you power. If I don't want to see a particular column, I can turn something off. So if I don't want to see forward PE, I can turn that column off. If I want to return to the default settings for the custom table, I can just hit default and it will return to the default settings for the custom table. So again, you can play around with all the different settings, get the table set up the way you want, export it again to a CSV file for further analysis. Again, you can see very powerful. It gives you the option to customize this to look just the way you want. And then again, you can export this data for further analysis or jump over to the Screener tab to filter the individual company stocks, etc. within whatever selection that you have. So again, I hope that this shows you how powerful the Groups tab within FinViz is, all the variety of different tabs even within the Groups tab, different views of the data, graphical, tabular, etc. And hopefully, again, this shows you the power of the Groups tab within FinViz in specific and in FinViz in general. And again, you can get our affiliate link to FinViz in the description box below, on our website, etc. So again, we hope this all helps. If you have any questions about how to use the Groups tab in FinViz, please post them in the comments below, in our Discord, in our Facebook group, and now in our Reddit community, etc., or hit us up on social media. So we'll be happy to help you utilize the full power of this Groups tab in FinViz or in FinViz in general. And please let us know what else, what other videos you would like to see to help you use FinViz. So again, we hope this all helps. Good luck and have a great trading week. The content of this video was produced by BeachBum Trading. We hope you will choose to also join us in the BeachBum Trading community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit us at our homepage at beachbumtrading.com, the bum without the U. Similarly on Twitter, BeachBum Trading, bum without the U. On Facebook and in our BeachBum Trading Facebook group. Please follow us on Pinterest and on Instagram. All of the links to our social media sites will be included in the description box below, and we hope you will choose to subscribe to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Thank you. We also cordially want to invite you to our new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server, where we can have discussions on all topics related to trading, success in trading, investing, etc. You can see alerts when we make trades, changes to our watch list, etc. So again, please join us in the new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server. You should be able to find a link in the description box below. You could also find a link in the social media category on our webpage, beachbumtrading.com, without the bum without the U, and also in the link section on the About page of our YouTube channel, etc. So again, we look forward to seeing you in the BeachBum Trading Community Discord server soon. Wave and say hello. Thank you again for watching our video. We hope that you liked it. If so, please smash the like button, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. Please share this video with your fellow traders and friends. And please give us your feedback and any recommendations for improvement in the comments section below. And let us know what else we can do to help you in your trading career. Thank you again, good luck, and have a great trading day. If you like this video, we hope you will choose to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the box in the upper left-hand corner. You can watch another video like this by clicking on the box in the lower right-hand corner. And we have a whole playlist of videos like this that you can access via the box in the upper right-hand corner. Our latest video is available in the box in the lower left-hand corner. We hope you like this and have a great day.